All right, I wanted to take a few minutes today to talk about one of my favorite ways to grow your Plexus business and to grow it well, and that is three-way calls. Um, you've probably heard me say it before, but three-way calls have totally revolutionized my business. It took it to the next level. And, I'll be honest, getting on the phone and talking on the phone is something that I was not comfortable with and really intimidated me, prior to implementing them into my business. I'd much rather text or I'd much rather message, but, we need to get personal in our business and build those relationships outside of the messaging and outside of the texting. So this is so important. There are two ways that I use three-way calls, and the first is with new ambassadors who join the team. I love to get new ambassadors on the phone with me and their upline, the person who signed them. It gives me a chance to get to know them, find out their why, share a little bit about my story, and then some tips and tricks for them to really help their business grow. It's people I normally wouldn't get on the phone with, and so it's really great at helping to build that community and that relationship between me and them. It helps them to know that this is a team effort. Their success is something that matters to me and I value it, and so getting on the phone with them helps to convey that. The first few three-way calls that I did with new ambassadors weren't, super. I didn't do this excellent job. It took me a while to get my own style down, to really, get my own flow. But I'm so thankful that I did decide to step out of my comfort zone, because I truly believe that's where real growth happens. So if this is something that makes you a little bit nervous or you've been resistant to doing, I encourage you to really start doing this in your business. There is a template in the success plan that goes over how to lead a three-way call with you and your new ambassador. So start from there. That's where I started. And then I kind of adapted my three-way call and how I conduct them from there. But it was a great starting point until I learned my own style and what works best for me. So you have the tools there for you to do this and to do it well. It's just getting over that fear and, executing it. Another way that I love to use three-way calls in my business is with potentials. So if I have a level one who comes to me and they say, I have someone who's interested in Plexus, maybe they have some questions, I say, great, let's get them on a three-way call. So what we do is we get them on a call. I like to hear why they're interested in Plexus. I share a little bit about my story, and then we go over any fears or questions that they may have with Plexus. Getting them on that phone, it really helps, to kind of talk through their decision making and to let them know also that this will be a team effort. When they join, there will be a support system here for them to help them succeed. It also helps to, find out what is holding them back from joining the team. And I would say way more often than not, the people that I do three-way calls with, as far as potentials go, usually end up signing up as an ambassador, because like I said, it really helps them in their decision making to talk to someone who may be in it longer than their upline or sponsor, who has, and it helps to hear, another story of someone who's found success with the products and with the opportunity. So it's a great, great tool to get your potentials on board. And so if you aren't doing that, it's never too late to start. Offer that to your potentials, to people who may be interested, and, really see how that helps you take your business to the next level. But make sure you're doing this with your team so that they can duplicate it onto the people that they're signing up with. It's one of the greatest things you can do for your business to create that momentum and to keep it going. So get on those three-way calls, schedule them with your upline. When you sign someone new, schedule them with your upline when you have someone who's interested, and just see how your business takes off.